understand.
Burst into flame. Burst into flame.
Shut up and sit down.
What is up, YouTube? This is your boy Jay. I just saw like the exhaust coming off the back of the car, and y'all just literally saw a genuine reaction to me jumping. That just scared the absolute shit out of me. I'm here at the Dogwoods Cemetery. It's one out in the county. It's real peaceful out here. I got a couple family members buried out here. I'm just gonna kind of walk around a little bit. Last time I was here, I was taking pictures and I snapped a couple shots of I got a couple orbs in the picture, and like I said, I'm not really a big believer in the orbs, but the ones that I saw, I mean, there's a mist manifesting over one of the graves, and I saw there was like something darted in front of the camera. So I'm gonna check it out. This is my 30-minute alone challenge. As you can see, there's nobody in the, well, you can't really see. I'll make sure you see there's nobody in the car. I'm here entirely by myself. We'll kind of just walk around a little bit, and there's gonna be a cut right here where I switch to the rear-facing camera, and okay, I switched it back to the I guess the rear-facing camera, the one that is that's a fresh one. On the front, on the back of the camera, you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna walk around a little bit. Last time I was here, like I said in my intro, I saw a mist manifest. God, that one's fresh. So we're gonna walk around a little bit and see what we can see, and I'll try not to, you know, shake the camera too much, but it is really chilly out here, and I'm only wearing some sweatpants and a hoodie, so like literally only sweatpants and a hoodie. Just kind of wanted to walk around and give y'all an idea. Like, it is so dark out here that even my phone light is not really bright enough. Kind of nervous out here. I mean, I'm not out here causing any mayhem, you know. What was that? Oh, it's just back on my screen. You know, I'm just out here kind of to see what I can see, you know. And I'm getting every hair on my body standing up, like right on end right now. Make sure I'm not walking over anybody's grave. There's markers all over. That's really sad. I hate seeing kids in the ground, man. I mean, I've got kids, and that absolutely tears me up. Like, that really gets to me. I couldn't imagine, man. I just really couldn't imagine. There's no words to describe how, you know, the pain of losing a child, man. Like, if anybody out there, you know, that's watching my channel has lost a child, I give you my utmost condolences. I mean, there's really nothing words. There's no words that can make that better. They say time heals all wounds, but I don't personally believe that. And these people are missed, you know. They had loved ones that never, you know, thought they'd get to say good morning to them, and they never got a chance to, and that in itself breaks my heart. I mean, I couldn't imagine. I wouldn't want to imagine what it's like to, you know, I've lost loved ones, but I don't know. I keep hearing noises over here behind me. I'm sorry if I had the camera lopsided there. I'm kind of like off in the outskirts here. I find more peace out here than I do in my own house, you know. And that's kind of sad, honestly, but I mean, here I feel like, what was that? Well, there's no trespassing beyond that tree line or what? There is a no trespassing sign there. I don't know if you can see that or not. My great uncle is buried out here. I wanted to come by and show my respects to him. Oh man. One of these days I'm gonna get some toys together and bring them out here for the kids. You know, I hope that's not deemed as disrespectful by any means, because I don't mean it as disrespectful. I don't see it that way. I mean, I see it as Army strong. And I'm not gonna get my tag number in there because some of y'all are creepy psycho stalkers, and I don't need that. I mean, it'd be nice to, you know, in a way, I guess it would be nice to I don't know where I was going with that. You just have to overlook me. Right now, I'm kind of in a bad place here lately, and I figured this will help out, you know. Walking around in a supposedly haunted cemetery that I can't see squat in. Like, literally, I can't see. My light on my camera and my light on my flashlight is not the greatest. I think I hear somebody jamming out. Yeah, that's music. So it'd be kind of difficult to pick up any EVPs, but I'm going to do a quick EVP session before I leave. I'm going to do it by my great uncle's grave. I feel like I spent a lot of time with him when I was a kid. He used to have this room that I guess it was from his late wife, which is my grandmother's sister. And she collected porcelain dolls, and that's kind of what fuels my my fear of porcelain dolls. But there's a fresh one, man. Anyways, I used to go spend a lot of time with him. He was my Uncle Jim, you know. He was lonely, you know, after his wife passed away. He spent a lot of time with my grandma, so we, you know, got to know him really well. You know, he got to be a part of the family, you know, and that's really cool. He was he was a good man. He was a God-fearing man. He went to church every Sunday, every Wednesday. I believe he was Church of Christ, but I don't remember off the top of my head. That's been a long time ago. I also wanted to check out a couple things over here where I had seen. That was my breath, by the way. Where I had seen orbs. I wanted to make sure that it wasn't. I don't know if are they. Something doesn't have a marker on it, so I don't know if because I don't want to walk over anybody's grave, man. That's disrespectful to me, and You know, I don't do any of this to be disrespectful, man. I really don't. I do this to feed my morbid curiosity about death, about life after death, you know, because I don't for 1 second believe that this is it, this is all, you know, once we die, we're gone. But I also have a hard time believing in the concept of heaven and hell. And that's probably going to turn a lot of you off, and I understand that. I really do. I don't, you know, I don't expect you to believe what I believe, and that's part of it, you know, is, you know, the right to a difference of opinion. I smell roses. Oh my God, it smells so good. But I see no I see fresh flowers over there. But I don't see roses, because that's what I smell. That's probably roses right there. Anyways, you know, I've dubbed myself more of an omnist than anything else, because I don't think that any one religion has our picture, you know. I think that we all have a very small portion of a bigger picture, but if you combine them all, you kind of have more of a clearer understanding of what religion was meant to be. You know, I was always conflicted about that when I used to go to my meetings, and they always told me that, you know, God doesn't have to be an eternal deity that resides in the clouds in the heavens and controls good and bad. God can be good, orderly direction. You know, the free will to choose to do good even when one is capable of doing evil. I mean, even that's subjective in itself, but you know, I live my life under the premise of I don't give any shit, I don't take any shit. I'm not in the shit business. You know, do not mistake my kindness for weakness, because when you were unkind to me, weak is not what you'll recall from me, or something to that effect. I've always been told to stand my ground. Don't let anybody push you around. Stand tall for what you believe in. You know, even if it means you stand alone. And when the whole world tells you to move, you say no. You move. You know, I'm very, very steadfast in my convictions. You know, I was almost a Lutheran minister at one point in time. Like I was in confirmation courses at the Lutheran church here in town, and that was I think that one was over here. See, there's the two hearts. Okay, I think I'm getting close. Yeah, what I saw was over here. And I had too many questions. You know, dinosaurs. Where did Jesus go for, you know, the 30 years he disappeared? And that was a no-no. You know, they didn't like that. They didn't appreciate my questions. And, you know, I wasn't questioning it because I didn't believe. Because, I mean, we're all here because of something we have no concept over. You know? And I guess when I go, I want to be much more, I'd rather be comforted by knowing there is something after I'm gone, as opposed to, you know, there being absolutely nothing and then being absolutely void of all, you know, existence, because I don't believe that's possible. We are energy. We're stardust and energy, and I believe that energy does not die. You know, that's why these places are active. You know, it's not because, you know, people get it in their head that it's not because people get in their head that ghosts, you know, I heard something behind me. I'm talking because I'm cold and I'm nervous, and I mean, what the hell was that? I was up in a tree. Anyways, you know, I forgot where I was going. I forgot where I was going with that. If those wind chimes start chiming, you're gonna see one scared ass white boy booking it across the cemetery. I keep hearing something behind me. I'm gonna shut up for a minute because I'm at 13 minutes now and kind of see what I pick up. You may hear the sound of my feet shuffling through the grass. You may hear me breathing because I do have asthma and I have bronchitis, and I'm not in exactly the greatest shape. But on a plus side, I got my job back at the warehouse I worked at, so that's a positive. And I'm going to shut up at the 15-minute mark. So you've got one more minute of me talking, and then I'll silence myself, and then y'all can listen for what. Why are those two? That's weird. I don't know why those two would be opposite facing each other. I can't have that. I can't have that. Just as a soldier, I can't have that. Flag should never touch the ground, you know? I wasn't the greatest soldier, I wasn't the best soldier, but I was very hoo-hoo, you know? Anyways, alright, closing on the 15-minute mark. I'm gonna be quiet for the next like 5 or 10 minutes. Sorry about the road noise. So change real quick. Wow, that's a big tree. Huge tree. There's something behind me again. If there's any spirits here and you'd like to speak to me, I would like you to talk into my camera here. My hair's standing up on end again. I don't come here in any form of disrespect. I'm curious. If you've got a message you want to relay, just talk into this device in my hand. I'm getting tripped up. I'd love to hear from you. I'd like to be able to prove that there is existence after death of our mortal bodies. So if you want to talk to me, I'm not scared of you, and I would like to hear from you. Uncle Jim, if you're out here, it's me, Bertha's grandson. Just wanted you to know that I miss you. Just don't see his marker anywhere. Fingers are going numb. Should have grabbed my gloves. See all that back there just kind of weirds me out because I can't see anything hardly. I'm gonna take a few pictures like I always do with the professional mode so that I can. That was my breath. Sorry. Like I said, it's cold as damn in Mississippi at this point in time of the year, and it being nighttime, it's cold. I want to say Jim over here somewhere, but I don't know. Just want you spirits to know that I'm not afraid. I'm more of an ally than anything. I want you to be able to tell your story, because in the end, that's all any of us really are, is a story. So we have to make sure that we're a good one, you know? And that's another Doctor Who reference for those of you that didn't know. But also a very valid statement that... here we go. Yep. That's him. That's my great uncle. My Uncle Jim. If you're around, could you give me a sign? Can't believe he's gone. But that's what I'm here to disprove, you know, that we're not gone. None of us are actually gone when we die. We just transfer, I guess you'd say. And yes, Mom, if you're watching this, I did leave the car running because it's only a few minutes and it's really cold out here and I don't feel like having to try to warm back up. And here is where I thought I saw an orb in the tree. It turns out it is not. So we can debunk that right now as not being an orb. I can get a hand on it. Take it. Okay. Yeah, see, that's what we thought was an orb. Was that right there in the tree? Or something just in front of the camera. Look, see the playback on that. I'm getting choked up. I don't know why. Where the heck? I just heard somebody say, hey. If that's you talking to me, could you say something else? I was in the Army a little while. I'm kind of deaf, so you will have to speak up. If you do have something you want to tell me. That absolutely breaks my heart. If you have something you want to tell me, I would love to hear you. That bugged me out because that light is light sensitive. That's pretty, I like that. I'm not gonna get his name in there. That is a really beautiful monument there he's got. Yes, that's IBEW, level 852. Pastor. Padre, if you're here, I'd like for you to talk to me if you can. You're a man of the cloth, therefore you know more about these things than I ever will have an understanding of. Sorry, Pastor. Something just clacked over by that tree. I just saw something move over there. It's getting a little shaky now. Hello? Is anybody over here? Sure, with the stones. And now you're over there. What the? You're more than welcome to speak to me if you'd like. I just saw a freaking shadow right over there. Oh my god, I need a better flashlight. I just saw a freaking shadow. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but right there. Actually, my shadow will point to it right there between those graves. It just went that way. And then disappeared. That's cool. Oh, the hair on my body, every hair on my body stands straight up. I'm gonna find a bench over here and I'm gonna sit down and take some camera or some stills. I just saw a name of somebody I think I know. I hope it isn't, but if it is, it probably would explain why I saw a shadow. Oh god, it was. What's up, Fat? What's up, brother? Was that you I saw a second ago? You know, we all miss you, man. We miss you, Powder. Great. I'm getting just extremely emotional right now. I don't know why, because this stuff really doesn't affect me like that. It's never really affected me like that, but it's definitely, it's hitting me pretty hard right now. Okay, there's a bench over here. I'm gonna sit over here and take some stills and try to make communication. When you see the cut in this footage, that means I've turned it off to do two things. I'm going to perform an EVP session. So I will be completely still. I'm gonna be sitting on this bench. Okay, so I'm not gonna turn my flashlight off, but I'm gonna turn the camera off because I'm closing in right at 30 minutes. I've seen a couple shadows, I've heard noises. I want to go ahead and switch to front face camera and do my outro, do some EVPs and get some still photography out here. What's up, everybody? This is my outro. I did a 30-minute challenge here at the Dogwoods Cemetery. I've seen a few shadows. I've heard some noises. Do I think this place is haunted? I think there's a strong spiritual presence here. I'm not going to deny that. I'm not really fond of doing this with the light in my face. I just heard something whistle at me. I heard again. Okay, if you guys pick up anything in this video, I want you to please leave in the comments. I'm probably gonna discard this because I'm gonna do my outro by my car. So, what's up, guys? I just did my 30-minute alone challenge here at the Dogwood. I saw some stuff with my bare eyes, dude. Like my naked eye, bare naked eyes. It may have been abandoned in the 90s. Anyways, I saw a bunch of shadows. I heard a bunch of noises like behind me. I'll have to review the footage and kind of make sure that I heard what I heard. But I mean, I'm pretty sure about when I hear something. I mean, I may be a little deaf, but when I hear somebody whistling at me and I look around and there's like nobody for a good clip, it kind of stands to reason that you know, maybe I'm not alone out here. Actually, I know I'm not alone. I mean, I felt the hair on the back of my neck stand up several times, especially like, if you can see it, like over there. It's kind of creepy over there. I saw a shadow again. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I got work tomorrow, not until after lunch. Yay. Please make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe, please. I'm not begging you nothing because I don't beg nobody for anything. If you don't want to subscribe, you just like the videos, that's cool too. I appreciate your support. Really, I do. That's not sarcastic. But please share it with your friends. If you know people that are into this kind of stuff, you know, it's kind of morbid. I mean, it really is in a way, but and also in another way, it's peaceful because I come out here and I don't feel threatened. I don't feel. Saw it again. I don't feel angst. I don't feel, you know, anxious. I don't feel any things that really cause me to have so much strife in my everyday life, you know. So thanks for watching. Schwiggity Schwooty. It's time to get spooky.